In this video, we will talk about Mother Teresa, humanitarian work. Mother Teresa, born in Ganj Boyajiu in 1910 in Skopje, Macedonia, became an iconic figure in global humanitarian work. Known for her unwavering dedication to serving the poorest of the poor, she was driven by a deep sense of compassion and her strong religious beliefs as a Catholic nun. Throughout her life, Mother Teresa became a symbol of love, kindness, and sacrifice, working tirelessly to alleviate the suffering of the marginalized and vulnerable. Early life and calling. Mother Teresa was born into a Catholic family of Albanian descent in 1910. From a young age, her faith played a significant role in her life. Compassionate and caring, she felt deeply connected to helping others. At 18, she left her family to join the Sisters of Loreto, a congregation of nuns with missions in India, marking the beginning of her lifelong devotion to serving the poor. She adopted the name Teresa after Saint Teresa of Calcutta, a saint known for her simplicity and dedication to missionary work. In 1929, she arrived in Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, India, and began working as a teacher in a school run by the Loreto sisters. However, the extreme poverty she saw in the city deeply affected her. She saw people suffering from hunger, disease, and neglect, and this left a lasting impression. In 1946, while traveling to Darjeeling, she experienced what she described as a call within a call. She felt that God was asking her to leave the comfort of the convent and serve those living in poverty. This moment marked a turning point in her life. Inspired by her faith, she sought to live among the poorest of the poor, offering them care and compassion. This was the foundation of her mission, which later led to the creation of the Missionaries of Charity. Through this work, she became a global symbol of humanitarianism and selflessness. Founding the Missionaries of Charity. In 1950, with the permission of the Vatican, Mother Teresa founded the Missionaries of Charity, a religious congregation dedicated to helping the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the crippled, the blind, the lepers, all those people who feel unwanted, unloved, uncared for throughout society, people that have become a burden to the society and are shunned by everyone. This congregation became the central focus of her life's work. The Missionaries of Charity grew rapidly under her leadership, expanding from a small order in Kolkata to a global network of missionaries and volunteers. The order established orphanages, hospices, and shelters, all aimed at providing dignity, care, and love to those who needed it most. Today, the order operates in over 130 countries, continuing her legacy. Work with the poor and ill. Mother Teresa is best known for her compassionate work in the slums of Kolkata, where she dedicated her life to caring for the sick, dying, and those who were abandoned by society. She established the Kalagat Home for the Dying, a place where people who were destitute and suffering could find comfort in their final days. Her belief was simple. Every person, regardless of their social or economic background, deserved to die with dignity and love. Her work provided these individuals with care, affection, and a sense of belonging, even in their last moments. Mother Teresa's mission also extended to caring for those suffering from leprosy, a disease that often led to individuals being shunned by society. Through her hospices, she offered medical care, compassion, and a sense of humanity to leprosy patients, who were frequently ostracized. Despite the praise and recognition she received globally for her work, Mother Teresa always remained humble, insisting that her actions were driven solely by her devotion to Christ and his call to serve the poor. Her deep faith and unyielding commitment to helping the most vulnerable made her a global icon of charity and kindness. Challenges and criticisms. Mother Teresa is globally admired for her compassionate work with the poor and sick, but her efforts have not been without criticism. Some critics have raised concerns about the conditions in the hospices she ran, claiming that the facilities were not up to modern medical standards. They argue that the care provided was often basic, with limited medical treatment, and that patients didn't always receive the best possible care. Additionally, questions were raised about her close relationships with some controversial figures and the financial transparency of her organization, Missionaries of Charity. Critics wondered if the donations received were always used in the most effective ways to support those in need. On the other hand, many defend Mother Teresa's approach, arguing that her primary goal wasn't to create advanced medical centers, but rather to offer love, care, and comfort to those who were suffering and dying. Her shelters were meant to be places where people, especially the poorest of the poor, could die with dignity and experience compassion in their final moments, something they might not have had before. Supporters emphasize that Mother Teresa lived by example, embracing a life of extreme simplicity and self-sacrifice, often working alongside the people she served. For her, it wasn't just about curing illness, but about addressing the emotional and spiritual needs of those who were neglected by society. In the end, Mother Teresa's work focused more on human connection and kindness than on modern medical care, and her defenders argue that this was where her true impact lay. While not everyone agreed with her methods, her commitment to serving the most vulnerable people with love and dignity is widely acknowledged as an enduring legacy. Recognition and awards. Mother Teresa received numerous accolades during her lifetime. In 1979, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for her humanitarian work. Upon receiving the award, she famously refused the traditional Nobel banquet, asking that the funds be donated to the poor instead. She continued her tireless work despite her advancing age and declining health. She also received India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, and various other international awards that recognized her compassion and impact on society. Later years and canonization. In her later years, Mother Teresa continued to travel the world, establishing new homes and spreading her message of love and care. Despite suffering from various health problems, including heart disease, she remained actively involved in her mission. Mother Teresa passed away on September 5, 1997, in Kolkata, at the age of 87. Her death was mourned by millions worldwide, and her funeral was attended by world leaders and ordinary citizens alike. In 2003, Pope John Paul II beatified her, bringing her one step closer to sainthood. In 2016, Pope Francis canonized her as Saint Teresa of Calcutta, recognizing her as a model of Christian charity and compassion. Mother Teresa's legacy is not limited to her humanitarian work alone. She inspired millions of people, regardless of their religious beliefs, to care for those less fortunate and to serve with humility. Her life serves as a reminder of the power of love and compassion in the face of extreme poverty and suffering. While some may debate aspects of her methods or the effectiveness of her medical care, few can deny the profound impact she had on the lives of those she helped and the lasting influence of her mission. Her dedication to serving the poorest of the poor continues to inspire people around the world to engage in acts of kindness and charity. The Missionaries of Charity, the order she founded, continues to operate globally, providing relief to the needy and carrying forward her message of love and service. Through her work and her faith, Mother Teresa became a symbol of hope for millions and left a legacy that endures long after her death. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.